Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. I'm very pleased to be joined by Nangula Uaandja, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Namibian Investment Promotion and Development Board. So welcome, Nangula. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Nadim. It's great to speak to you.
So you are, of course, being one of the keynote speakers at the World Hydrogen Week, taking part in the Derivatives Congress on the 9th to the 13th of October. Namibia is a country that's kind of rapidly come to the fore in terms of sort of global opportunities for hydrogen. So could you give us maybe a little bit of a background to both to yourself, the investment board, and Namibia and the economy, for those of us that are unaware of Namibia?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. So yes, both NIPDB and I have been in this position for just over 2 years. I was actually in the private sector. I'm an auditor by background, and I worked at PricewaterhouseCoopers for most of my life, about 24 years, until I left to come and head this new institution in Namibia. So yes, we previously had a Namibia Investment Center, which was under a ministry, but then the President of the Republic of Namibia felt like he wants to increase the attention of private investment. He wants to tell the world Namibia means business and Namibia is open for business. And he wants to make sure that Namibia leads a private sector-led growth. And therefore, he created the Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board. He announced that creation around the 16th of March, 2020. And then he appointed me with effect 1 January 2021. So that is when I have been in this role. But we really started operational 1 April 2021. And really our job is to promote investment in various sectors, and we have identified our priority sectors based on the strength of Namibia. So when we just started here, it's also the time that we have started hearing about green hydrogen and the need for energy transition and the role that green hydrogen can play. And then together with the James Nyope, who is the Green Hydrogen Commissioner and the Economic Advisor to His Excellency, the President, we have done a lot of work then to determine what can Namibia do to play a significant role. So the NIPDB, together with the Economic Advisor to the President, we then went to the market. We sought people who might be interested to work with the government to develop the industry, and talking about the first large-scale projects. That was still in 2021. And round about August, we issued a request for proposal, and we kind of made an announcement at COP26 as to who the preferred bidder was. So we have been negotiating with that preferred bidder since October 2021, and that agreement was concluded around about May 2023. So we now have got that agreement, and that will see then the hyphen, who is the bidder that won that bid, to start doing the feasibility study according to the feasibility implementation agreement. The role that we play as Investment Promotion and Development Board, I myself am a member of the Interministerial Green Hydrogen Council, which is really coordinating the implementation of green hydrogen strategy in Namibia. We started the sector, we foresaw the development of the strategy, and now we want to foresee the implementation of that strategy. It's a new sector. It's a sector that can be a game changer for Namibia. At this stage, we are talking about the first project that will be probably close to doubling, close to the amount of our GDP. And therefore, it's huge for us. And that is why the president has set up a commission or a council that is really looking after that. So yes, beside green hydrogen, NIPDB promotes investment into various sectors. But at this stage, yes, green hydrogen is taking up its fair share, and it's because of the potential of the significant value and its potential contribution to the economy.
Yeah, certainly. So you said it's equal to the economy. I mean, the economy is a $10 to $12 billion economy. So
yes,
huge.
Yes. So, yes. So,
that come with its challenges in terms of having such a dramatic impact upon the economy with such a big project.
Yes. So currently, Namibia's GDP stands between 12 to 13 billion US dollars. And the project that I said the feasibility implementation agreement has been signed, it's the value is about 10 billion US dollars. So it's almost equal to the value of our GDP. And yes, that is just one project. And we probably see more projects coming that are in that line. And therefore, yes, if you look at it, there is a potential that such a project can really skew the economy. But at the same time that we are here, there are other sectors that we are driving in Namibia. There has been a recent oil and gas find, and that oil and gas will probably also have a significant value to add a significant value to the economy. We are driving agriculture. Currently, agriculture contributes makes a significant contribution to Namibia. Yes, it's not significantly contributing to GDP, but it touches the lives of 70% of Namibians. It employs about 25% of Namibians. We have got a mining sector, which currently is the largest contributor to GDP. And also with the energy transition, Namibia has got materials that are critical in energy transition, and we will foresee also increased investment in that sector. So at this stage, NIPDB is driving mainly 5 priority sectors, energy being one, mining, tourism, agriculture, and then services, because yes, we have got quite a number of school leavers and graduates that we believe can add value to business process outsourcing and so forth. So yeah, we are aware, and in the past, actually, when we have had a large investment, for example, in mining, we have not always seen them contribute to employment, although we see them contributing to GDP numbers. And that's why we are very much aware of making sure that whatever project we are going to drive, we are going to drive the value also, or we are also going to see what is the value that we have through the entire chain, in the upstream, in the downstream, and throughout the value chain. It's something that we are conscious about.
Yeah. And with hydrogen, it presents, I guess, a unique opportunity in the sense, particularly around, I guess, desalination. I mean, you mentioned agriculture. Clearly, Namibia is a dry country. So, are you looking at the green hydrogen projects having to oversupply desalinated water in order to provide fresh water for other industries, i.e., agriculture?
Yes, so we definitely foresee the green hydrogen adding more to us as Namibia than just the production of the molecules of the green hydrogen. And it is really in 2 ways. So yes, of course, beside the value chain that I talked about, making sure that we are able to produce in Namibia the goods and services that are required in the value chain, we are also looking at the fact that when you are using the process of electrolysis, you need a lot of energy. In the production of that energy, the renewable energy, we probably can see how can we make sure that in that renewable energy, we produce more renewable energy so that we can displace some of the current imports of energy and electricity, or rather electricity that we have. That is one. And then yes, number 2, you talk about specifically with desalination. Namibia has been mooting a desalination plant for many, many years. Yes, we do have one in the country. And desalination is important. 1, for our mining companies, they need desalination. 2, yes, for agriculture. And as you have mentioned, well, Namibia is an arid country. And most of the place, especially where the desalination, or rather where the green hydrogen industry will be, it's a desert. So there is not really a lot of potable water. And therefore, we understand that the cost of water to a green hydrogen plant is about 1 or 2%. So if more can be done to desalinate more water so that the rest would be used for agricultural purposes and for mining purposes, then we will see a significant contribution of the industry to Namibia, not only through molecules, but also through desalination water and also through the production of green electricity.
Yeah, certainly. It sounds fascinating, and a huge potential impact, or indeed a huge impact, is already probably being felt now in Namibia. So we look forward to pushing the cause and looking at Namibia's development, and green hydrogen being a great opportunity to help develop Namibia. So many thanks for taking the time out. Thanks for coming to Rotterdam. We look forward to your speech there and your input, and we look forward to helping increase the investment into Namibia. And indeed, I hear it's a very beautiful country, so I look forward to personally visiting and seeing some of the projects on the ground as they start to get built.
No, thank you. It was great to engage with you, and I look forward to meeting with you in October in Rotterdam. And yes, definitely, if you visit Namibia, just be careful. You might not want to go back, but we're looking for skills. So it will be great to have you on the ground. Thank you.
Excellent. Many thanks, Nangula. Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.